Hello from Los Angeles, a little bit of a chilly Los Angeles. I'm Nadia. This is The Rundown, where I like to do interviews on the run. Today, I'm running to meet up with Perri Nemiroff. She is a fellow film journalist and also a runner. I want to know how the two influence each other. So let's go. Perri! Hi! In LA.
In LA. Go for a run? In LA, but it feels like New York. I'm gonna push start.
I'm so surprised that this feels like New York weather.
I think it's something like this is actually a good day over the past 2 weeks. I think we're at 45 right now.
That's where I know you from. I know you're from New York. We used to do the movie scene together.
Oh yeah.
And you've been in LA how long now?
I can't believe it, but I'm getting close to 2 full years now. And it'll be 2 years. I never thought I would last this long. I thought I was going to do my year, say I gave it a shot, turn around and come right home, but I kind of like it out here.
So this is Burbank, right? This is
Yes.
where you run?
Yeah. We're in Burbank right now.
You work for Collider.
That I do.
And your job requires you to go and see a lot of movies, as it does mine.
I know.
So running is a great way to kind of counter that.
Funny thing is, whenever I go on the treadmill, often I'm running while watching a movie. And when I'm outside running by myself, I'll listen to an audiobook. Most of the time, those are audiobooks that are being adapted to film.
It's a good way to get your research done.
My last audiobook was The Shining. One of the ones before that was a 44-hour audiobook for it.
Those are great books to be listening to while you're running.
Well, especially once you get into it, too.
Yeah.
If you've got a really good book, you could run just running like 2 hours and not even noticing. Well, sometimes when I do have to burn through movies for work, I'll make a point to go on the treadmill.
Got it.
Rather than run outside.
You've been running half marathons.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
I love it. I love it. It's getting more and more challenging though, because every single time I obviously want to best my time before.
Of course.
And I've hit the point where I don't know if I'm physically capable of going much faster.
Really?
My last race, I was pretty wiped after it. 13.
What was your last one?
The
The superheroes one?
Disneyland Superhero Half Marathon, which is those Disney races. That's the reason I got into running, the Disney races.
Oh yeah?
My little sister was doing a lot of half marathons. I didn't really like to run long distance. She said, well, how about we run a long distance, but we do it at Disney World, because you love Disney World. And that's what got me into it. I did a Disney World half marathon, and I've been doing them ever since.
That is a great reason to start. Because I've never done the Disney World one, but you get to actually
Oh my God.
be in the park, right?
They're incredible, yeah. Disney World one, I believe most of the halves go from Epcot to Magic Kingdom, through Magic Kingdom, back to Epcot.
I'm so happy to see you flourishing, in your career, and just it's going so well. Do you think having something like running helps,
Oh my God, yeah. Like on a daily basis, whether it's running or any kind of activity at the gym, that is either my release or my jump start at the beginning of the day, because I regularly get up at 5:30 in the morning to go to a 6:30 gym class.
Wow.
I wake up every morning at 5:30 and I'm just like, do I really need to do this to myself? By the time I get there, and especially when I leave, I have so much extra energy. I feel so good about myself.
That's it,
No
right?
better way to start the day.
What do you love about running in particular?
It's hard to describe. It's kind of just that feeling, because like while you're running, especially if you have a mileage goal, no other goal really matters. And especially when I'm in the middle of a good book, it's almost like a forced bubble that you could just exist in and kind of cruise along for a while.
Yeah.
I like the escape of it.
What do you do to get through a tough run? What gets you through?
Music.
Yeah.
I always listen to music when I run, when I do the halves, and I curate those songs very, very specifically.
Good timing.
And obviously with a lot of movie stuff, I'm a little obsessed with March of the Resistance from Star Wars right now.
That is such a good track to run to.
And like, especially when you're in that last mile and that beat kicks in, like you just picture the X-Wing swooping in, I'm like, I can do it.
Yeah! I love that! I love that. I sometimes put on Chariots of Fire into a random shuffle. It pops up out of the blue and I'm like, yeah!
Feel that extra jolt, especially when you can visualize what you've seen on screen at that point too. So it's like a mix of Star Wars. I have La La Land still on there. What else is it? Sing Street. Sing Street.
Oh,
a good chunk of my
these are great.
Talking about like
runners.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful dog. Boy or girl?
Boy.
Name?
Frank.
Frankie. Oh. I don't know about you, but I find I look at running scenes now a lot differently. Like I'm like, oh, that person has great form. Like
I would say so.
Michael B.
I can
Jordan.
always tell when they're fake.
Yes. Like Michael B. Jordan in Creed. Excellent running scene.
Legit. Tomb Raider, Alicia Vikander.
Ah, is it a good running scene?
She was super in shape for that movie, and there's a couple of running scenes through narrow places and biking scenes too, and I was impressed how legit that looked.
They filmed a lot of that in South Africa as well, which is great.
Really?
You also have your YouTube channel, which you started.
Fairly new thing. Exciting thing.
You review movies on your channel.
I do.
What do you think goes into a good movie review?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, wait, look at this beautiful dog. Hi. I love dogs.
A good movie review. My standards for a good movie review are just making sure that no matter what I say, it's honest, comes from the heart, truly reflects how I feel, and also reflects my passion for it, because, you know, some movies are obviously better than others, but I take pride in the fact that I can normally find something to celebrate in every single movie, whether I wind up recommending it or not, because these things take a lot out of people. And I'm not using that necessarily as a pass for a bad movie, but there is something to recognize in every single one. So I do always make a point to highlight that in my reviews.
Well, thank you so much for running with me.
Thank you.
I'm all sweaty and nervous, but I love
One,
it.
I'll take any excuse to see you, and two, I'll take any excuse to go for a run.
And good luck with the half marathon, knocking that down.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep at it. There's definitely another half marathon in the buff, so
Do you have a race coming up? Are you training for anything? Or
I am aiming for something probably in May. I haven't fully committed to that yet, but in my mind I've committed, and normally with me that's all you really need.
amen to that.
Yes.
Yay!